We got him. Oh, hey buddy, thanks. Stop, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move.
The choice is about three things: real hunting, going after the animal of your choosing with the weapon you love.
Real adventure, from the mountains of Canada to the deserts of Mexico.
But most of all, it's about real people.
Hunters with families, jobs, and dreams.
Their skills will be put to the test. Every situation is different.
Success or failure.
It all comes down to the choice.
Drop the gun. That one's for you. Oh, yeah, baby!
Pull. Ooh, I did hit it. Woo!
I think one pellet only.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Hit it. Welcome to this week's choice. This week,
we're heading down to Texas, with our 10 points.
that's right. In fact, we're having
And Steve
and Rick from 10 Point are
Bednar.
going to come down there and hunt with us, and we can't wait to get down there. This week's lucky logo
Yes,
is.
the ultimate in camouflage concealment real tree baby.
That's right. Look for the Real Tree logo, and someone's going
It's
to win
going to be
some
hard
great
to
stuff.
see because it blends in so well.
Oh, okay. I want to know why you picked the windiest day to go ahead and shoot these,
Because I want to challenge you because, you know, I know
I'm so good with my Benelli.
No, it's,
Oh.
it's the Benelli, honey, that's really
Well,
well.
then, you know what? Let's
You're
just
just-
get going and give me yours and reload.
Here's Ralph's bed.
Oh, yeah, I'll fit in that one.
He might scrape his toes on the ends a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty good right there. Vic, you can take that with you anywhere too. That's the best part of them. They fold up. They're pretty cool.
Well, it was cold at home. Vicky, Freddie, Z and I headed down to Texas because it was warmer down there. We were going to meet up with Rick and Steve Bednar from 10 Point Crossbows, and we were there with Hal Gom and Jody, the ranch manager for the Covenant Ranch. We were down there, and they was, you know, right away they were all pumped up. They're showing us all the stealth cam photos of all these deer, and you know, after looking at the photos, we were all pumped up. Got in the blind, and it was sort of slow, but things started to pick up. It makes time go easier when you got all that game moving around, but we had to wait. I had to wait for that 8-point management buck. After the buck and doe left and, you know, things really slowed down and, you know, you're sitting there going, oh man, what's gonna happen, what's gonna happen? And, you know, you're thinking and you're praying, you're going, come on, something's gotta happen here. Well, lo and behold, all of a sudden, I'm looking with my Nikons and sure enough, here is the buck that they said, Ralph, you got the okay on it. And, you know, I just figured he wanted to go to Hollywood. There he is, buddy. Dan spotted him. Okay, just so everybody knows, we're watching for rattlesnakes. Oh, what a nice deer. Spitfire, perfect shot. We'll pull him out from over here. Here, hold that. Ready? There is a great, look at that buck. What a great management buck here on the Covenant Ranch. Thank you, big guy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
It was nice and warm down there, and now I know Steve is up, but now that you actually hit a deer with your 10-point, do you think you can hit 2 of these clay pigeons with that? You think so? Tell me when.
My Benelli is gonna speak. Pull.
Oh, are you thinking it's a rabbit now too?
Got it on the ground, baby.
That afternoon, me and Hal went out to the same blind, and we're gonna try our luck to see if we could get one of the bucks that we had on the trail cameras coming out to that blind. And right at 5 o'clock on the dot, three does came out and were feeding, and then we had a good buck come in, a shooter, not quite a shooter, and I thought he was a shooter at first. I saw him off in the distance. One of the bucks that we were after come in from the front. Hal wasn't able to see him right away, but I was in a position to be able to see him through the window, and I was hoping that he would step out into our shooting lane, and he ran off into the brush to my left. At that time, I thought I had lost him. I thought he wasn't coming back, and no more than, I'd say, 10-15 minutes went by, and Hal was telling me that he was going to come back in, and I wasn't sure, and he stepped right back out, and we both were on him. Camera was on him, and I was on him, and I made a good shot, put it right behind the front leg.
Some hard work. Oh man. He kept going in and out, wouldn't give us a shot. Him and that other buck were playing, just running each other around.
I knew I had made a good shot, and we tracked the blood, and we heard him crash, hit something hard, and we went up there and we found good blood, but the ground was so dry that it wasn't really presenting a very good trail for us, kind of ran out on us. So we decided not to follow and bump him. We decided to bring in some dogs, and at that point, everybody in camp here, including my dad, was able to come out and meet us at the blind. So that was kind of a cool opportunity for me to go up and walk up to the biggest buck that I've ever shot in my life down here in Texas with my dad, and see that buck laying there no more than 100 yards from where I shot him. It's pretty special for me.
Yeah, tell me about it. I heard you had deer running everywhere.
The buck that we saw this morning came in. He came in first, and then the buck we saw this morning came in after him, and they were chasing each other in and out of the brush. Couldn't get on him at the same time, and then finally he stepped out 30 yards, laid the smack down on him.
Laid the smack down.
We're pretty excited about the Texas legislation being passed last year, so I was able to take advantage of it, come down here with my dad at the Covenant Ranch and take the biggest buck that I've ever been able to harvest with my 10-point crossbow.
Yeah, that's him.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Go to facebook.com/Ralph and Vicky.
Stevie, way to go, buddy.
Congratulations. He's getting hooked. He's
He's done.
He's going to want to be hunting in
He is
Texas from
done.
now on.
Texas is in his blood, and It's a great state to have in your blood.
Absolutely. Now it's
It's
my
your turn.
It's my turn. And we were down there, and you know they have certain deer that they want the
Well, it's
management
like anything.
program.
Yep, management control.
So we're down there and we're waiting for a certain one, and then another one shows up, and they told me to look for the drop tine, so I did.
Drop tine. It's a drip. It's not a drop. It's a drip tine.
It's about 4:15. We got here about 10 minutes ago, got everything set up. It's 75 something degrees outside and it's hot in this blind, but I'm not complaining because it's cold and snowy at home. We're in the same blind we were this morning. We didn't see the 9 that they told us to be looking for, but we did show them the footage of the bucks and all the deer that we saw this morning. And we got the okay to pull the trigger on our 10-point on that wide 8 that really didn't have much for eye guards. He's a 3.5-year-old buck, and we've got the okay for him. So all we need is either him or that 9 to come in, and I'll be able to go ahead and let this 10-point just bark at him. It'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah, that's him. He's got a kicker. I gotta take my lollipop out of my mouth. Beautiful 9-point about 20 minutes ago. I recocked up the crossbow because we weren't sure if the coyote was going to come back in. Thankfully for that coyote, it made all them other deer run out of here and give me a clean shot on that buck. Oh, okay, we're going to go and check him out. He went in that brush. He went into the brush. He broke that branch. Yeah, baby.
You got him?
Yeah. Oh. Stop, don't move. Don't move. You got one in this side. You got one in this butt. No, move forward. Just barely move. Okay, now walk that way. Turn around. We got him. I'll tell you what, Freddie, I can see the white of his tail right there, and Freddie just came through and just got attacked by the prickly pear. So how are we gonna get him out of here?
I don't know. Let's go to him though.
Okay, let's go to him before we run out of light. Look at, there's my arrow. Look at him. Oh, I pinned him. I was nervous my shot was low. I pinned him. Oh my goodness. Look at this Texas whitetail. He is beautiful. Look how wide he is. He's a 9 and he's got a little bit of a drop going on. Here, let me turn him around. He's got a little bit of a drop hanging there. This has been my year for wide bucks. I've been able to take, this has been my luckiest year ever on whitetails. I've been really fortunate and thank God for it. In fact, thank you, Lord, for this one. Look at him. He's a beautiful, this is a management buck down here. It's a mature buck. He's at least 3.5 years old, maybe 4.5 years old. He's not going to get much bigger than this, but he's wide and he's beautiful and he's mine. And he's got cactus in his nose. Freddie's got cactus in his butt. Thank you. Freddie, thank you.
Way to go, girl.
Thanks.
You got a drip tine.
It's a drop tine.
It's a drip tine.
Did you see his reaction when I hit him?
Yeah.
Or how about the reaction of Freddie when he stepped into the cactus?
I mean, come on,
That
Fred.
was
It couldn't
so
hurt
funny.
that much, did it?
I was like, don't move, ooh, 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 ooh. It was so much fun.
But he still likes Texas too.
Yeah, he does.
Hey, we want to thank 10 Point. You know, Rick and Steve and Mark Seidlinger. I mean,
Yep.
the
And
Covenant Ranch
yep.
pal and Dr. Jim and everybody. That was incredible.
Thanks so much
again.
for all of that. And hey, if you happen to see Lucky Logo, which was Realtree,
Realtree, the ultimate in concealment and camouflage.
you need to log on to thechoicetv.com, click on Lucky Logo, fill out some information. Someone's going to win some great stuff from Realtree, plus
A bunch of other stuff from all of our other
So don't
sponsors.
forget us to sign in. Come on.
Next
come on.
week, guess
Next
what?
week, what?
Is the ultimate Buffett Slam show. If you like
Buffet.
watching things go down, you're probably going to want to set your DVR because I don't know how
There's
many
all kinds of critters going down next week, so don't, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so now you handed me the 12 gauge.
Yeah, I
didn't
think
you?
it's time that you step up and, you know,
I step
stop
up.
shooting the drip tines and shoot the big boys. And this is the big boy. This is Vinci, baby. 12 gauge, the ultimate. It'll drop the geese from, you don't know how far away. But it's time. Let's see if you can do it.
Thanks for making your choice.
The choice.
We'll see you next week. It's
Vinci.
my
It's
time.
an Italian thing. Da Vinci.
Yeah.